Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Akshmay in UK. I am Akshata here, going to share a very informational content with you all today. So if you are one of them who's planning to come to UK, you should keep these things in mind without fail. If you don't practice these two words or the things which I'm going to tell you in this vlog, if you don't practice this, trust me, it's going to be very difficult for you. So it is always better practice these things before coming to UK. So I've been in UK from almost 2 years now, and so far if you ask me how UK is treating me, then I would say pretty good. I'm pretty happy being in UK. Initially it was a bit difficult. I'm telling you all the truth. So initially it was a bit difficult because the country is different. The culture over here is totally different from whichever part of the world you are coming in. And the most important thing which I have noticed in my 2 years journey is UK is all about these two words. And the words are thank you and sorry. UK is all about these words, trust me. Whoever must be living in UK, they must be very familiar with this word, sorry and thank you. Because the people over here, they are so cultured, we can say, or they are so much polite, peaceful, or what, I don't know. But as much I have came across, all the people I've got this way only. So the people over here, they believe in like saying thank you and sorry for all the sort of small things, no matter how many times you have to say thank you and how many times you have to say sorry. So I am going to I am going to share my own experiences where I felt a bit weird, or like it just made me think like, should I really say these words? Is it really necessary? So yes, it is necessary, and as the time passed away, even I am habitual of saying thank you and sorry for all the small things like I do in daily basis. And even I say thank you and sorry to my husband these days at my home. So I thought it would be very helpful to share this with you all. So let's begin. Let's begin. I will just give you an example. So even if to your colleague, if you ask, please, if you ask, can you just give me this? And if that person also gives you any small thing, you have to say him thank you. And if you don't say thank you, it will be like a humiliation for them, or it would be like a very big insult. Like, I helped this person and he is not thankful for this. Yeah, you must be wondering why to say thank you and sorry for all the small things, but it is very important. I still remember like the day when I came here. I came all alone because my husband was here. And when I landed to UK airport, like I was just waiting for my luggage to come in, and my luggage just arrived and I couldn't pick up the bag as it was very heavy. Somehow I struggled to pick up the bag, and one of the gentlemen who was standing beside me, he just gave me a hand, he just pulled my luggage and he just gave to me. And I was like, oh thank God, at least someone helped me, because I didn't even ask for help as the country was unknown, but as a goodwill he helped me. And it just went from my mind just to say thank you to him, because because I'm not used to of saying oh, sorry and thank you for all the small things. And then I just took the bag, and within 1 or 2 seconds he just replied, oh my God, how mean, you didn't even say thank you to me. And I was like, oh really? And I was like, oh thank you so much for your help. And then after that he told me this, you know what, you should be always thankful if someone helps you, or something like that he said. And I was like, oh my God, is this the way how people treat each other? Because this was a very new thing for me, and I was like, it's okay, fine. And I just went away from that, and then I met Amey, and then with the day-to-day lifestyle, many experience came. The second experience was like I was on a bus stop, and the bus came in right there. And he, being a lady, the gentleman who was beside me, he said like, please, after you. And I just went, and I was in a rush, like I want to go back home, and it just went from my mind like he offered me to go first. And I just went inside and I just tapped in my card and I went, and he's like, oh my god, you didn't even say thank you when I offered you to go first. And I was like, oh my god, is he doing me a favor by letting me go first? And then I was like, okay, thank you so much. That's the incident. And I have also noticed like people say sorry for all the things, trust me. Even if you're passing by someone and if someone just dashed you or bumped into you, then for that also you have to say sorry, because sorry is a very big deal here. No matter what happens, even if it is not your mistake, you just say, oh my god, I am so sorry. That person will forgive you. So just a small suggestion. I know it would be difficult initially, but in case if you're coming to UK in very few days or very few months, just have a habit of this two words, thank you and sorry, no matter what happened. Then the lifestyle, then the life will be very easy here, because I've been seeing this like whenever, even if I borrow something from my colleague in day-to-day life, like just a small spoon or small fork, then for that also you have to say, oh, thank you so much. And even if you sneeze, you have to say sorry. Even if you like say anything, then you have to say, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm so sorry to hear this, so sorry to hear that. So keep a habit of saying thank you and sorry. And one more thing I would like to add on is like being saying sorry and thankful, it makes that person also feel really good. And if someone does the same for you, and then even you feel very good about that, so there is no harm in saying thank you and sorry for all the small things or big things. But it's just a good practice what this country teach you. This is the one thing. And the second thing I would like to tell you, like always follow all the rules what these people are following in this country, because it is very important. You have to follow the rules, or else the people will be literally screaming on you, or god knows what will happen. Because this country and this people over here have certain rules, the basic rules which I have seen, especially in the bus. Like the front door is only for the people to go in, and the backside door is only for the people to exit. And by mistake, if you go by the backside door or come out by the front door where the passengers have to go in, the driver will literally scream at you, or the people will literally scream at you. I have seen that people also doing that. So follow the rules, follow the queue if it is there. The third thing which I would like to say, when you are traveling, especially on the escalator, there are two sides, one is right and one is left. So this is the most funny things which I'm sharing, but this is true. All the people in the UK living, they must be very familiar to this. So on the escalator, the right hand side is only for the people, they have to stand in a queue, is for the people who are not in rush. And always you have to leave the left hand side empty for the people who are in rush, and they need to literally run on the escalator as well. So do follow that. Just don't stand in middle of the escalator. Remember, one thing happened with me, like when back in 2022 I came in here for the first time. We went for some random shopping, and I went to an escalator and I was just standing in between. And I just asked Amey, why everyone is on the right hand side? Why they are following a queue here? I don't understand. Then Amey was like, don't stand in between, Matt, people will scream at you. I was like, why we will scream at you? What wrong I did? Then he made me understand. So always you have to stand on the right hand side, because the left hand side is kept empty for the people who are in rush. For them it is to go quickly. So this country has really very good habits, and you have to adjust yourself to these habits to make your life more easy. Also, one thing I would like to share, the most important thing and the most and this is the most thing which I hate personally. There's a rule, like whenever you're traveling by tube, especially by tube, so when your stops come, you, as soon as the door opens, you don't have to rush in, because as soon as the door opens, all the people have to come down, and once everyone gets down, then only you can go in. I know sometimes you must be wondering why it is like that, because we all have a habit, as soon as the door opens or as soon as the train stops, you just have to rush in. No, it doesn't work this way here. So the tube works like, so you have to let all the people come down and then only you can enter. I know it is very irritating sometimes, it's very frustrating, because the people, they literally sits nicely till the time their stops come, and once the stops comes, they will get up and they will get down slowly, and meanwhile sometimes the door gets shut down and you are still standing there. But this is a rule which you have to follow, so please follow, and if you don't follow, you will be screamed by people and you may get insulted here as well. So be very careful, and this country will mostly teach you all about patience, and with each passing day you will have a lot of patience and you will see a lot of good changes happening in yourself as well. So this is the content I wanted to share with you all from a very long time. So do practice this word sorry and thank you before coming to UK. Bye bye, see you soon with a new vlog.